Guys, you went through day one, did those exercises, and hopefully you're finding that your nose is starting to open up just a little bit more, even just with one day of that. Remember that the more that we do this, the more it's going to open up. Day two, what we're looking to do is build a breathwork protocol for you based off of your score on the test that we're going to do. So we're going to do what's called the Bolt test. This is a really good test for assessing where your breathing's at. So I'll explain how to do the Bolt test. Then we're going to talk about box breathing. You might have heard of box breathing before. The name comes from basically the cadence that we do it at. So it's like a 4 second inhale, a 4 second hold, a 4 second exhale, a 4 second hold, hence your box. This is very popular breath work among, it was kind of popularized by the Navy SEALs and other groups like that, your SWAT, police, fire, those types of people that are put into those situations because it helps to regulate your nervous system and keep you focused. So if you're looking for some breath work that's going to kind of upregulate your body, but not too much and keep you in a good focused state, the box breathing can be a really good option. So what we're going to start with is the Bolt test. For the Bolt test, similar to day one, where we found where that moderate sensation to breathe is, we need to pay attention to what our body is telling us for this test to get a reliable result. Remember, it's not about getting the longest breath hold that you can, it's about getting the one that is going to be the best to build your box breathing around. So we're not trying to get the longest breath hold, we're trying to get the most accurate one to base our breath work around, which I will put, you'll see it in your email, depending on your score, what numbers you're going to use for the box breathing. So number one thing to do is this Bolt test. We'll do it 3 times so that you can take the average of that because you're new to the test. So what the test entails is taking 3 normal breaths in. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, no bigger than normal, exhale, full exhale on that last one, pinch your nose, hold, and now you're going to hold until you have your first definite desire to take that breath back in, and that is going to be the score that you go with. So we want this to be when you have that first, like, I actually need to like take a breath kind of feeling. Maybe just before that, you might feel a little bit of like, yeah, I would like to, but when you finally get that one that's like, no, open your mouth, take a breath. But we also don't want this to be pushed to the point of a gasping breath back in. It should be a very controlled breath back in for you, where you're just able to just like, yep, take that in. So remember, this is all going to be done through our nose. So take a breath in, let it out, breath in, let it out, breath in, let it out, pinch and hold. Set your timer on your watch, your phone, whatever you have handy, and let that timer run. When you've decided, I need to take that breath, you're going to pause your timer, and that's your score. So that's what we're going to use to build your box breathing ratio basically that you're going to use. So it's going to either look like 3 seconds inhale, 3 second hold, 3 second exhale, 3 second hold, or else 4, 4, 4, 4. Or maybe if you've got really good breath mechanics, 5, 5, 5, 5. Most of us are going to be either threes or fours. And what that's going to do is both the inhale and the hold and the exhale and the hold is both going to upregulate and downregulate our nervous system kind of at the same time, which leaves us in this very well regulated state that allows us to focus in. That's why you see it get used by military, the police, those types of things. Really good for kind of getting us in a really nice state where we're able to focus on something. So going into work, something like that. That's box breathing, and that's going to be the focus of today. So do the Bolt test 3 times, take the average of those scores, then go over and look at whether you're in the 3, 4, or 5 category for that. And then you're going to do that for about 20 breaths or 5 to 10 minutes, whatever your preference is. So 20 breaths or 5 to 10 minutes of that box breathing to finish off this day.